What's going on? What's going on? What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's good. I plan on going live earlier, but I prefer running with Mom Dukes and everything, and got lost track of time. I'm just not. Yeah, I be finding my minutes on my phone and shit, minutes on there, and trying to organize, trying to get together. And I'm feeling a little bit better as time goes on. I went and spent some money today. Uh, at a couple stores. My ass ain't had no business spending no money yet, you know. But that is me, you know. Shopping is therapy. That's what I'm gonna say. Shopping is therapy for me. I gotta get in so I can get it in, fam. Okay. Don't judge me. Don't look me upside my head at all. You feel me? I just be doing what I can do to get through the day. Lord have mercy. Coming out from spring. I wish the gym I had in my apartment. I wish they had decided they on summer because the only reason why I keep my membership is the summer. Because summer makes such a difference in your body and in your sleep. You know? So if you get gym membership, you know they lie. They'll put for 24 hours, they don't be. Wait till I have a shot. I feel like cooking. I'm hungry. And I just left from the gym and I'm hungry. I don't know why, but I'm hungry. I've only eaten well, kind of eaten twice. I had like a small entree. Thank you for the like, whoever you are. Let me know you in here. Let me know that you hear me. Because something everything your sound off, say your sound off. Let me know you hear me. But I got some salmon in the refrigerator, and I am fit to cook on me some salmon. And yes, I'm gonna have some potatoes, and I'm gonna have me some broccoli. So be looking for that. I'm gonna be uploading that tonight. What's up, my niece, Bashir? What's going on? Thank you for joining in, sir. There's gonna be no stringing on live. I tell you I'm gonna go live, so I'm gonna make sure I do. But I just feel hungry, but I haven't ate a real meal since early this morning. I ate like a smaller entree of meat, small lunch of just meat, and I didn't eat that down to the last bite. I ate that I left like 2 bites off, so that probably almost 300 calories, three to 400 calories. So I've been trying to watch it, since I've been losing it. And a lot of people are making fun of me and all kind of shit. And they make fun of me. You been on the weight loss journey, but you don't know my struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know the widest I've ever been. And your girl was going to be having nowhere 4 aces at one point in time. So when people are saying you've been on this and whatever on the time weight loss, that you don't know what I used to have to wear. You feel me? All my three X's are loose. All my two X's are getting loose. I put on a one X, no boundaries. You know, no boundaries in Walmart. That shit runs small. It's like teenagers, and I put in a one X dress, so I'm doing all right. You know what I'm saying? I plateau lift. I'm doing all right. So keep it going. It's dry out. It's dry out, baby. And for those of you, you know, send me a little DM, make fun of behind the scene conversations. They to making fun of nothing. Don't worry about that. Just don't watch. That's what you do. Just don't watch me. You gotta watch old Shea World. You feel me? Shea World is only been local for going on a year. Next month it's gonna make a whole full year. Trucking with Cursing! What's going on? I heard you quit crime. I heard you quit crime, girlie. What is going on? What happened? You need to scoop. You have to tell us. You have to let us know. You can't just say hi. You know better than that. What happened? I know for you something had to happen. Because that's been a complete flip over there in Prime. I don't know what the hell's going on with these companies, y'all, to switch to trucking real fast. I don't know what the hell's happening. They're just not really giving a fuck, or they just changing the whole program up to where there's no real concern for the driver. Like I tell y'all, when I go through here at the Walmart dedicated, um, you know, when I have messed up checks or I want a lot of stuff, they'll deal with it and they'll check through it, but it's always something that's not a main priority. It's always like something later on. You feel what I'm saying? And I have to work 70 hours a week. Like I told you, I have to work 30 hours a week just to see $800 check or $900 check to see anything 1,000 plus take on while I come in on my day off. So I don't know what's going on, but for you to quit crime, something's going on. Something's going on that's not pleasant here. You feel me? I inquired for an in-house job. The woman said, "You're a driver. What is that you think you could do?" Oh my God. Not Prime. Prime is an award winning, I'm gonna say it again, is not maybe an award winning trucking company. So to hear about y'all going through over there, that is crazy. That is crazy. I don't know what the hell's going on. Because Prime was lit. Trucker Brown, Jay Rich, Pinky, a bunch of them. You know, you weren't even at Prime. You weren't even part of the league. Tiny house rigging. You ain't stop. They stopped from the league. Where did you come from the league? Baby, what the hell's going on? That's crazy. That is crazy. Because, you know, Prime was one of those flagship companies that were really, really built, structured for the person coming off the street, want to get their CDL, want to get the experience, want to get it together, and get the experience and make money and make immediate money. Why are you getting your CDL? Because y'all even pay more money than Swift. Y'all run Swift and training. You remember that? I think Swift only paid like 20 cents, 30 cents a mile. And y'all saying y'all do these like 40 something straight from the gate. I'm sorry to hear that, sis. I'm sorry to hear that. you know, and then T.Hill, he's taking shortcuts on his thing. But Sean Parks, he don't have his fleet no more. I mean, what's happening? Do you feel the shift? And it's not to talk badly about any one of you, but do you feel the shift? You feel what I'm saying? You see a time all you need to do was have your CDL and go apply. And that's all it was to it. And all you had to do was obey the rules, keep your ass in that seat, keep that door closed, and that's all it was. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have to worry about your money not being there, you get paid, and and Pinky's at CRST, and she's complaining about not having miles, and and that's flatbed. You know what I'm saying? Flatbed's having a hard time. And shout out to Poe doing Carl. I know he's not doing that. I know he's a local thing right now. I tell too much of his business, but he had to park his truck too. So it's that time, like they the old hot Cheeto, Mr. Trump. He said that he's gonna touch the truck industry. Y'all remember that? He was one of the few Democrats or politicians that was going to talk and talk about the trucking industry and that how he was going to get things changed and things were going to turn around and blah, 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 blah. Right? No more. He's on some terror shit. And the ports are getting drier and drier. And now his ass talking about he want to sit to make a damn deal with China. We can't stop fucking with China, y'all. China China does not need the USA. We he had it fucked up sitting there with his hot ass. He had it fucked up. We don't China don't need USA. Now he's sitting his ass there want to make a deal. I just turned down the job because of court because things were not going like it's supposed to. Of course, the shit was just sitting there packing up. Boats were barely coming in. They were only allowing like one or two boats at the docks down here in Houston. Boats were coming in like they were supposed to, coming from across the sea. So, baby, I hate to hear that, love. I hate to really hear that. I really do. This is crazy. Ain't it sad? It used to be when you were able to get your CDL, you would win. Remember that? That's all you had to do. Get your CDL, get locked in, get with a company, do what you're supposed to do, follow the safety rules, and that's it. And you will guarantee safety. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like our freeway with the company closing. And then now you see that shit, truck over courtesy and why needs for shades. And what's up here, Doctor? You said they're trying to take Section 8. Oh, hell no. You wanna know why they're trying to take Section 8? Because we ain't spent so much motherfucking money in these wars. So they have to take Section 8, y'all. So a lot of you single moms what are y'all gonna do? You got to get y'all job. But here's the thing, it's gonna be hard for y'all to get jobs because a lot of the trucking industry, we're gonna need jobs and jobs are closing in our area. So it's gonna get to the point where it's like an overflow. Do you understand? It's too many people needing employment and income and there's not enough positions to be filled. So you understand what I'm saying? What's up, everyone? What's up, D? What's up, how you doing? We just rambling on like we normally do. That's how we don't rambling on. I'm just going to this house, get my meals together, eat, watch me something on television, relax, get my ass up. And I'm gonna keep real. If it wasn't for me getting to the morning shift where I am right now, I'm noticing I'm on my morning shift. But like I said, even with that, last week they sent like 6 drivers home because there was no load to send them. Like I come in at 7 o'clock a lot of days now. They gave me go ahead come in early. My woman dedicated US Express. And they sent 6 drivers home. So you took the last load this last week on a Thursday. And I say, really? Say, yeah, ain't no more loads. So um Walmart is definitely getting affected by the whole tariff and the whole tariff and Trump shit they got going on. I was trying to get an apartment building and put that on section. Baby, good luck at that because they kicking everybody off. When they said they kicking everybody off on the Section 8 movement, y'all, they're talking about everybody. They're talking about people that are investors and owners and the people that's on it because money it goes both ways. The Section 8 covers the apartment or the house for that person. They send money to cover the rent for the owner, and of course they send money or whatever to cover things, for the actual tenant. So when they cut it, it's gonna be cut dry because they have to make up the deficit. And they said like 30 million. It's 30 million, $30 billion that goes in Section 8. And once they cut that, what's gonna cut next? They gonna cut food stamps. And you see how pricey and high food is. Eggs just went down like this month. Eggs stopped being like $4, $5 for a 6 pack. Because I was at some Walmarts in the country where some eggs like $4 or $5 for a small 6 pack of eggs. Uh, food and meats. The only thing you get still for cheap right now is chicken drumsticks. That's the only thing you can get for like $3, $4 right now. As far as meats concerned, everything else is jacked up, of course. So it's just we all feeling affect this thing right now. I never thought that. I hate to say that, but nobody does stuff, but it gets for the CDL is starting to get worthless. Worthless, I'm sorry. And so it's starting to feel like you don't feel the way you get. You ain't starting to feel like your CDL ain't worth what it used to be because you obviously don't mean nothing. You know, to these companies, you really, really don't. You see, Kirsty just quit for the reason she had. I gotta watch a video of watch a video in a minute. Hold on. Oh, praise God, I've got somebody coming out. Praise God. I was use my phone. Everything, my niggas, everything is. Everything is. I had to move from my apartment, cause they went up on the rent. And I only saved like $180 where I am right now. Um, I'll say $180 where I was. Praise God. Everything's high. And see, people like me, I could use uh, a little bit of money for groceries. I know I like to cook, but they gonna deny my ass talking about you make too much money and some shit they said. They said I had made over $3,000 per month. Yeah, and they said I could get it. It's getting rough or to get rough. Y'all run to these shelves, man. Run to these shelves. Stack up on you some canned goods. Stack up on you some rices. Y'all think I'm just telling y'all, just be telling y'all, but nope, I'm not. I'm telling you because I'm stay seeing it get dry. And yeah, they sitting there at the table making negotiations, but that still don't make things gonna be fixed. Because the port's been screaming what they're needing since last year. And you see it back where they was with half the shit sitting. So it's just getting scary out here. It's just getting scary out here. You know? You gotta fight to hold on to your job. You gotta fight to hold on what you need to have. You gotta put up with bullshit. You gotta put up with bullshit there. If you local, stay local. No, don't even bother about going out to your boy. All right. I'm gonna just have a child for a minute. Don't worry about my little hoopty. Don't worry about my little hoopty. They sent me a new thing. What's that? That's what I'm trying to get to on nation stage. Like I said, but like I said, all these people are getting fired. So the regular job market is not the same. And if I can say just relocate, and relocate is not just that easy. I don't care if I don't have kids. Relocate is just not that easy. I know they be probably watching. Relocate is not that, not that easy. Just pack it up your whole life and move to the city and state with no real support or help for it. You then everything's depending on just that one job. Um, so yeah, you know. But now I'm still looking to Holland. I went to a spot. I went to one spot in person today. Just give you an update on that. I go to all the regulars: Wendy, Air Gas, Pilot, Gemini, TTE, which they don't ever answer the phone. The one person I did see get a number for, she never answered the phone, will never call me back ever. So, but I'm just saying the market's so tough now. People are losing their jobs now in Texas, so people are flung into that way. So it's kind of hard to still get through the door and do what you need to do. So just keeping a positive head right about now. It's always about keeping a positive head, um, and not getting frustrated because getting frustrated don't make it no better no way. You know, getting frustrated and you just gotta cut back. You gotta cut back. Being local is nowhere near the money that I anticipated for it to be. But I cut back what I need to. You know what I'm saying? I buy certain things. I food prep. I eat a little bit less. Um, I don't go out as much except for maybe once a week. I just started doing it this year. Quality carrying. Her nephew got to have experience. My niece, he got to have experience by enough. And quality carriers that never responded to you ever. Um, I have my support, baby. I gotta go find it too. I don't even know what help with it, but I have my support. But everything right now, just stop bringing y'all that still saying the same thing. OTR, OTR, OTR. Which, like I said, that's a no for me. Either just home every night or it's a no. There's other things in my life that I would like to keep a priority. Um, which is counseling, which is journaling, which is going to the gym, which is seeing my mom, my stepfather, which is getting a good night's rest, which is showering every single day. Which cooking is what I just enjoy to do. I just know it's all those things help my mental state, so I'm not willing to put that on the line, not even just to get my experience, not even just for 6 months, because you don't know what 6 months will do to your body and your mind. So you may think I'm just gonna go out and get it fast, and anything can happen in those scenarios. It actually can happen at any time. So no, I feel like God just keeps keeping me at home and can keep me where I can stay where I am and stay blessed, take a roof on my head. And yeah, I have my little clunker. I have my little clunker or whatever, but I'll be alright. Maverick is flatbed, baby. Maverick is an tanker. UPT has never responded to me, Daddy. I've been applying for UPT since last year. I've been applying for UTP, Lindy, Airgas, Pilot, Gemini, Quality Carriers, um, Petroleum Express, but they regional. I've applied for them like a couple times this year. There's another small mom and pop company in Conroe. Applied for them like 2 or 3 times. I went in person for them. Um, yeah, but the door will open. The door's gonna open like most likely when I least expect it. I just gonna keep being patient. Um, and just cut back on, do what I need to do. And keep pushing. And I've already dealt with them. They ever came in. This that lady plays with me there. I ain't got time. You ain't been here and watching me lately. You ain't been here watching me and but I went with KAG. I would love to be at KAG. I was gonna go and say fuck it to KAG. But she had something local came in Houston and called me. But we ain't gonna go through all that. You gotta go find that video when I showed the actual email she sent and the actual call log when she called me. Yeah, but now a lot of companies you get ready to call out, baby, I've tried. Like I said, it's useful. Like I said, it's so hard, yeah, because the job market is so hard because everybody has a fucking CL down here, and it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? But I do what I need to do. I make 800, $700 checks a week work. I don't have a car note. Um, and it's expensive just keeping the cash for rolling up to car that still costs money. Um, so yeah, you know what I'm saying? I make it work. I make it work. And at the end of the day, I have peace of mind. I get my pillow, I can relax. I ain't worry about like breaking into my truck. I ain't worry about eating all kind of stuff that's not good for me. Whenever I want to have a counseling session, I can do it. When I want to go see a doctor, I can do it. I don't worry about missing. So I add it up. I be going back and forth, y'all. Like just gonna say fucking just go make me some money and get out there and just um Boston and the oil field. I'm not going to the office, baby. I've been to the oil field, not going. You on fire by me. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you for popping in, but nah, I'm not going to the I'm not going to the oil field. Even the oil field got I think who it was, Checkmate. They're pushing shit. They got self driving trucks and shit out there now, so you ain't fucking safe out there either. You feel me? So no, I tried the off field. I'm not going way out there. I just want to stay my ass here in the city. I've been applying for the post office too. I've been applying. I've been applying. My niece, Henry Duncan, D Willis, checking with Percy. I have been applying for all kind of stuff. I'm applying for warehousing, regular Walmart stores, as long as they can pay me what I want to be paid. Because they be trying to pay like 14, I need like 17, 18 an hour. So I'm already there, like, I got post office. I got an email by the Amazon Flex shit, but she never just sent it back, and she called me, you know. So I guess the Amazon Flex is the little van shit and delivering people's doors and stuff. That's supposed to get paid by the hour, and you're supposed to be able to lift stuff, but it was supposed to be like 8 to 10 hours a day, and that's probably what I want to do, 8 to 10 hours a day. To 14, if I could find something that's hourly and 8 to 10 hours a day, um, so I can open the door up to do other things. Like I've been going back and forth whether. Should I dive deeper into food or should I go back into my real estate? My real estate license been sitting up. I've been talking to a lady at the gym. She said come back to it because it's giving back up. But with everybody losing their jobs, who's buying houses? Like the economy is so bad, who's buying houses? And the same thing with Forrest doing the food truck thing. It's like who's spending money on food? Like I was watching DB43. It's how T Love you watching. She's struggling to do her food truck because people don't have the excess money to go splurge like that because everybody's losing their jobs. You know, what I'm saying? Everybody's losing their jobs. Everybody's just losing to their Section 8. Everybody's you know, just in that hard space when us people don't have the access to money, just go splinge and splurge. You know, the only thing that the spike this year so far is people taking cruises. People have not spiked in buying homes. As a matter of fact, all over because people are just hating buying a house. They hate it. They disregard it. They can't stand it. Blase, blase. So, it's a lot of things that Shake wants to do, and I just want to, excuse me, I just want to be able to have the time to do that. And then also keep having time to keep this together, keep my together, keep my time together, and I just, I just can't do it, y'all. And I said, get out there and do it. I had an email, I had a DM this morning of a guy that been watching me, and he's like, you just need to just get your experience, get shit over with, and be done. We don't want much shit alone and you working for pennies than I am. And it's like no shot to the job, I appreciate it, but it's just it needs to pay more for what it's worth, for what you deal with, the responsibility and things like that. Like the other time I was at work, I had to go move like 3 different trailer trucks, tandems, free. I had to stop what I'm doing when I got there and move 3 different trailers, tandems, because the place was not legally bound to touch them. And that's crazy. You touch the stuff anyway from the dock to the parking spot, but you're not legally bound to slide the tennis. So, and I got paid for it, but it wasn't to pay for it. The pay that I got for doing those three trailers and the time that I spent didn't really add up equal what I really could have made if the pay was structured a little bit different, just to stop all that. But I'm grateful for it. They gave it to me. They're giving me more longer routes. But like I said, it can be structured more than what it does. Like I said, like if these companies don't really care, they just use you. They just will just use you to see a bottom line. All that they care about is their bottom line. You see it right now. But I never thought that I would say that. I'm saying that your CDO is something that it's no longer valuable like it used to. The way it feels like y'all. It's, Waco. Who's going to Waco, Papa? Who's going to Waco? I am not going to Waco. Waco is by in between San Antonio and Laredo. Who's going to Waco? Now I have applied to Sherman Williams here. I think I think they're in League City or they're in League City or they're in Brookshire. Don't be laughing shit. I'm serious. Don't be laughing. Don't be laughing. It's not funny. Crazy. Then I watched one clip of one lady showed up at Amazon. They look to let you get to give you a furthermore how it's kind of getting rough. One lady showed up at Amazon her day off, and they told her she got to go, and she refused to leave. Y'all seen that shit yet? But it just goes to show what a big company like Amazon they're cutting back on their hours that they give their employees, and they're one of the biggest companies out here. You know, Amazon ain't never lost ever. You know what I'm saying? But to the point where you're willing to send somebody home for coming on a day off, if everything was all good, trust me, they wouldn't send that lady home and they would never call the police on her. Everything was all good. But she was stupid enough to sit her ass there and try to fight. Y'all seen that? I know it has a lot of views. Bruh, this is Houston. What you mean Waco not too far? It's Houston. Waco is like 2 hours. Waco is like 2 hours, better. This is what you talking about. I'm an A-side. I don't care what they make. What they gotta do what I'm talking about? Yeah, forgive me. I will turn the light on because I'm looking crazy. I'm looking crazy because I'm sweaty. Yeah, I just got through burning out the gym. You know what I'm saying? Which I love. I always have a clear head when I come from the gym. I always do. I have a clear head of thinking. I always be feeling better when I step out. Be sweaty, but I always feel good here and here. And then when you sit in the sun, you can relax. You can think about everything went on for the day, everything's going on, everything you got to do the next day, and just I feel energized. So I'm not sacrificing that, young. Not sacrificing. Okay, that's good. I can do hazmat here when I can. I can do hazmat when the door opens here. When the door opens here, I can do hazmat. The door's gonna open here. Not me having to um drive way the damn Timbuktu to make that happen. Honey, you push. Yeah, but I'm gonna get up out of here. Um, let me see. Yeah, let's see. I look crazy. I look crazy. Let's sweat it out. Just sweat it out here. Just sweat it out. Just got it together. Which I love to do. Let me get up out of here. Hold on, y'all. If I was in Arlington, Texas, I show you everywhere it's cracking. Arlington's by Dallas, oh daddy. Ain't Arlington by Dallas? Arlington by Dallas, right, Papa? Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to oh shit. I'm trying to get it together. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring it all down. These shots be kicking in my ass, and I be having a hard time functioning. These shots be kicking in. There's somebody whose side should be strong, but I gotta remain focused, and that's all there is to it. Really, gotta remain focused. I gotta keep pushing. Oh yeah, this stuff. I gotta bought some shit from Ross. I got tags and shit. I got some shit from Ross. But you don't get up out of here. But there we go. Yeah. Did my ass be spending money I ain't supposed to be. I was gonna move out that way, but my kids don't want to leave California. Oh, hold on, y'all. I left my window down. Hold on. Even though I got a little clump on this, might try to get it. They might try to get it. Might try to get the whole clump. Hold on. Hold on. Shit. Even though I stay in a nice neighborhood, try. See here to make fun of shit I done told him. About my apartment. Hold on. All right. All right. We good. Yeah. No, stay in Cali. Stay in Cali. Don't move out here. I mean, it's gonna be a little bit cheaper for you as far as rent goes. But everything else gonna be the same. Food, insurance. I had to fight to get lower insurance shit on my damn car. I said, damn, I thought this is 2003 shit. You want $100 some a month for 2003? Some stuff you can't run from regardless of where you move to. Everybody thinking they move to Texas, it makes it better. Don't make it necessarily better, bro. I got 4 years before my oldest was 18. And I told them, y'all better come on. We in Pearland, Texas. Go to Pearland. I like Pearland. Go to Pearland. Pearland is nice. You'll like it. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Getting up out of here. I like seeing where I stay, really. Well, some of you already know if you pay attention. They say I get way too much, but oh well, you know. But I love you. Thank you, Juanese, for she. Trucker with Curse. I'm just going to watch right now, mama. As soon as I get inside and get comfortable. D. Willis, 1222, Henry Duncan. Thank y'all so much for dropping in. I appreciate it. Shit. Y'all have a safe and good night. Like I say, just keep working, keep a positive head, do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't trust the company going it. For real. Don't rely on the ones. Get you another skill, harness you another skill, or keep um, always looking for better opportunities at all times. You know, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good night.